from our, I don't know, summer break.
Spring break.
Cornucopia Cast, episode 9. I'm Phyllis, whatever.
Oh, we're introducing ourselves again?
Aren't we?
No,
Has it been too long?
Phil's just gonna introduce himself and then just
Yeah,
move on.
yeah.
I guess.
Yep, just introduce yourself.
That's fine.
You don't need to know who the rest of us are.
Yeah, sure. Especially since two of you have the same name.
Jacob and Jacob.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, so is that all we're gonna do?
We want to make it awkward as possible. It's been 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm Aaron, that's Aaron. And that's Jacob.
Hi.
I'm glad
And this is Phil.
Great!
And welcome to the Corncast, episode 9.
We're actually... I hate calling it the Corncast. I just want to die.
What?
That's the
It's-
greatest name
I
ever.
love the Corncast.
I hate it.
You've had 9 official weeks to fucking protest this.
It was called the Cornucopia Cast.
Look, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Especially when you know you're not good at English, and then you start saying cornucopia, and then you start fucking. I mean, I said perfectly now, but you know, every once in a while I go corncast. It's easy.
But
It's easy to fucking spell out when you're editing the video too.
Alright, fine. Alright, so, it's been a while.
It's been 1 week since you started.
Yeah.
Sorry, you set that up. It's like it's been.
Alright, fine. Well, since I'm the only person who apparently had a busy time...
Oh, you're calling us fucking out now.
You literally said we don't have anything to talk about, so
It's just
you
not
know
10
what?
minutes.
That was before the episode. Don't be throwing me under the bus here.
I will throw you under the bus for anything that
Don't be
came
backing up on me.
Wouldn't it be a table?
No.
It's a
Don't
metaphor.
ruin the illusion.
It's a metaphor. What's the illusion?
I don't know.
Anyway, I had a long ass, couple weeks. I moved into my apartment, and I still have no place to put my goddamn TV.
On the floor.
Yeah, except I have a chair, so that would...
On the chair.
No, because I sit in the chair.
Put it on the bed.
On your lap.
You know what?
Is it mountable?
It would be, but I don't want to put a mount in an apartment.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
So, so that's been fun, but I've got most of the boxes put away, so now my living room's just basically empty. Let's see, what else? I decided to go on a massive quest of beating Pokemon games with the quote-unquote worst bug. I've already got them lined up all the way to Gen 5 because I hate myself, because I'm dreading getting to Gen 3, because I know that Gen 1 and Gen 2 are fine because
Who's the worst bug in Gen 3?
Shedinja.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
debatable.
It's the one people would pick. That's the worst.
I'd say it's Beautifly. Okay.
No, Beautifly gets something to beat rocks.
Yeah,
Shedinja-
Shedinja gets to be beat by rocks.
One hit. Or by Sandstorm.
Oh yeah, you're right. I also forgot weather effects do.
Yeah.
Yep,
do
sandstorm,
sort of
hail.
Shedinja.
If something's setting up...
What about status moves like poison and burn?
Yeah, it can get
Yeah.
poison. Yeah.
So like Will-O-Wisp and Toxic and
Spikes.
wow, Shedinja does suck. You're right.
Yeah.
I thought it was literally just super effective attacks.
No. You wish. But yeah, right now I have beaten Red version with a level 85 Beedrill. He's the champion. You know, champion.
Explain
I
the
got
joke.
it.
Explain the
I don't
joke.
understand
already
it.
did.
I
It's
don't get
done.
it.
Anyway.
I think you just fucked up the word champion. It's like, I was going to correct
No,
it.
no. It's because it's the fucking Beedrill.
I can teach you how to say champion.
No, that's fine. I literally put it in my final bit. The champion. I know how to spell it. Anyway, so right now I'm working on Ladian, Ladian is so bad. But it has a good moveset, which is a far cry from Beedrill and will be the furthest cry from Shedinja. Although Ghost moves would be fun. So yeah, that happened. I have been having social adventures. let's see, friend of mine, 2 friends just moved into her new apartment this weekend, so I've just been trying to be nice, but that's also included trying to deal with another person who, now that we're doing a sale, is now back in my department. Starts with an M.
Oh.
Yeah. Which surprisingly has made a massive amount of progress, but now she's just not there. So, I don't know. And I also introduced myself to someone without making it horribly awkward.
That's what we do. I won the championship with B-Drill.
No! No.
It was a champion, remember?
Champion, that's right.
Champion. And then his successor will be Ali, the punching lady.
I like that.
Float like a butterfree, sting like Beedrill. Anyway, it makes it sound like I was being smarter than I actually was. I just named him Ali because he punches. Yeah. So I met this girl. I was doing something. It's not exactly a vending machine, but you grab stuff from like fridges and you scan them and you pay for them with a card. And I go up to it and I've got my new card which has a chip, and I swipe it because I didn't see what the chip reader was. I might have actually told you.
Yeah, I was thinking.
And it didn't work, and I'm like, and it's like insert the card, and I'm like, where? What? The fuck? And then I turn around and there's 2 people behind me, and I'm like, you know what? Just go ahead. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I didn't actually swear, but I can get in trouble.
You just punch a screen.
No, and I was like,
I'm smarter than you, machine.
No. You guys could show me where the insert is.
No, I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. The card doesn't work. And the girl behind the person who's behind me starts laughing. And I'm just... Thank God she laughed, because otherwise it would have been way worse. I'm perfectly fine with making a fool of myself if someone laughs, because at least someone's enjoying themselves. So I moved over to the other one, which happened to be broken, which is why there was a line in the first place. And I find the slot. And I'm like, okay, good. I am now prepared. I can now rejoin the line and be ready to make my purchase. And the girl who laughed goes ahead and literally inserts the card, and I'm like, just rubbing it in, aren't you? And then she turned around and like smiled at me, although she was wearing a mask. You can tell when someone's smiling even when they're wearing a mask.
Oh, she was taking her tongue out at you.
I didn't care. And she said, "Have a nice day," which surprised me. And
You fucking loser.
And I said the same back and made my purchase, and I was like, you know, she seemed nice. She was cute. I try and talk to her at some point. And today, literally today,
2 days from today.
yes, okay, but today,
Two yesterdays ago.
Anyway, today in the recording of the podcast for when the podcast comes out, a couple days ago, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not even Facebook friends with this person yet, so, like, who gives a shit? And I just happened to be walking down, and she was going the other way, so I was like, I kind of waved, and I was like, I've seen you before, but I don't know your name. And she's like, yeah, where? And I'm like, I couldn't use the fucking card reader. And she went, oh. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of made a fool myself. And she was like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, well, I'm just glad you laughed at me. And she kind of looked at me, and I'm like, it was better that you laughed than you didn't. And then we exchanged names and whatnot, and she shook my hand, which I did not expect, especially like.
And then you immediately washed your hands.
No, I was.
Yeah, you're right by a
wearing
sink, and
gloves.
you're like, gotta get this fucking corona off my hand.
No. I was wearing.
Son of a
gloves.
bitch, I what can you?
No, I was wearing latex gloves that had been soaked all day in disinfectant because I was cleaning. So it was possibly the cleanest handshake that could have possibly taken place. So,
Wait, did she have gloves on too?
no.
Oh,
Which is why I found it weird. But yeah, so her name starts with an L. I'm not going to give it away.
Larry.
Lauren.
Larry. I will tell
Ludwig. It's Ludwig.
I will tell you guys after the podcast because it weirdly enough leans into a Rugrats joke reference.
Oh, it's Leland.
Okay, she has to be older because there's no young person named Larry.
That's true. I've never seen a young person named Larry.
I name a kid Lawrence. I never called him Larry. But...
Leonard.
Leonard doesn't turn into Larry though.
Yeah.
Leo.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm on speaking terms with my ex. I might be becoming on speaking terms with someone who I have had significant social faux pas with, and I've introduced myself to someone new, and there's yet another girl who I want to talk to because apparently
Oh, Phil's building a
I
harem.
have a problem.
Phil's building a harem.
They're both... Wait, no. One's blonde. Not the blonde I told you about. A different blonde. Because I don't know where the other one went.
Oh, Phil's looking. Who wants to join my harem?
Dude, I have come to realize that
You should watch more harem animes.
No!
Calm down, Brian.
No!
Oh no.
I really... I like women a lot, and I'm trying to, like, be okay with that, and also try not to be anything that's not myself.
It's called being straight.
Yeah, so? No.
The awkward shuffle after that.
There are some people who are straight who are very picky. I am less so. So.
I was listening to this is going off, and I just find this weird because the guy. I don't know if you guys know who Whitney Cummings is.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wait. No.
She's a comedian, and I was just listening to her Olivia Munn episode, and she was talking. She's like, they were talking about like vaginas and stuff, and the one producer's
Go
like,
on.
he's like, yeah, I seen your vagina, and like, cause, like Whitney, I guess like, because the producer's gay, and so I guess she just whips out her vagina for like gay people and says, like, does this look normal?
Guys, I'm gay.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, maybe I'll be gay.
I'm gay, but not really. I'm only gay around women.
And that's why you don't have a girlfriend.
There's a lot of reasons.
I can't believe this is the episode that gets us delisted on YouTube.
Oh, that's
I don't
fine.
even think we're already listed.
If we get delisted, then when somebody's actually listening, so that's more positive.
But yeah, that's more or less my week in kind of chronological order, other than me playing Prism, which there isn't a lot to talk about. So it's a very, very good ROM hack. So, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Very boring week. Last week, I finally got a shelf for my video games to put together, so now they're not just sitting in boxes. I finally have the space to put them, so that's good. I've been playing Super Mario Odyssey.
Finally.
Yeah. It's my first Mario game since Super Mario 64.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the other good ones like Galaxy or Sunshine. But I heard there's rumors of them getting remastered.
Something like that.
Like, especially Sunshine.
I don't think there's any, like, concrete evidence or anything. I think people are just, like, really hoping because it's, like, the 35th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
35th anniversary. I don't buy it.
I just like how Bowser's in a tuxedo.
Yeah, he's getting married.
Yeah. The beach.
It's all legitimate.
There's a lot of moons, though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, in one area, I think it's, what's the place called? It's not Sand Mountain? I'm thinking it's SpongeBob. It's the sand place, like the second area you go to.
Sand Kingdom.
Sand Kingdom, yeah. There's 69. Nice. 69 of them.
Aaron Lilly sat at home, like, 69.
Yeah, and I think there was backtracking, because I don't think you can get all of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what the mirrors are for, because I went to the water place next after that. and there was a mirror that brought me back to the Sand Kingdom to get a moon from that place.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. I really like the jumping. The parkour is pretty good. Parkour? I meant platforming. But still, it's a good game.
I mean, there's a reason it sat at second on our list for like 6 weeks.
What's it say? What's number one?
No, sorry. There's a reason it sat at number 1 on our list for like 6 weeks.
Cube
Okay.
4. Cube 4 is number
Well, I
one.
know that's number one, but that was. Like,
Yeah,
I was trying to think. I was like,
I fucked up. Don't worry about it.
just like I'm just gonna see myself out here.
I mean, I might as well.
Kind of a bitch though. I'm playing on assist mode.
Yeah, you little bitch.
It
I played
is.
assist
They
mode
really
too.
hold your hand, but like I hadn't played Super Mario 64 in years.
You know what you should do? If you want to play like the Souls type, play with an actual person. Play with a kid, because I heard that.
Don't do that.
Well, hopefully you know the kid.
I thought you were going down the path of saying play actual Dark Souls.
No. Because supposedly, who's ever player 2 gets to control a hat. And
Oh, you're still talking about Super Mario Odyssey. I was like, what?
What do you move on to?
You said Souls, so I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
I
Dark
said,
Souls?
yeah, if you want to play like the Souls.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah, I
my
thought-
brain went a whole different direction.
Okay, well, I thought we moved on. I'm like, shit. Did I fuck up? Do I need to see myself outside the door?
The hat's nice. I do like the hat. You can like hold it in place and jump off it.
Yeah, we'll have somebody else play with the hat.
You can do some
Find out.
weird stuff.
Yeah, I know it's like a speedrunner's paradise.
What'd you think of the dinosaur?
Oh, how you can just rampage
Yeah.
with it. I wasn't expecting to be able to control it. There's a lot of hidden shit, especially too. The shops are nice. Especially Mario in a cowboy
You
suit.
sound like you're still thinking of that 69 drill.
69 moons, dude. Nice. That was my week, though. Pretty much.
Okay. Just working on it. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. I've done some things this week, none of them particularly interesting. I watched Doom Annihilation. That movie sucks.
Yeah.
So, like, I played Doom 2016. That's the only one I've played extensively. I don't remember the demons being, like, cyber hackers. Because, like, they land the ship on the moon, on the moon base, and then the demons are like, well, we've hacked your ship's AI. And I'm just like, wait, what? Did they do that? Also, apparently the demons were the original inhabitants of Earth, but someone got kicked off. Now they reside in the Hell Realm.
No.
Then they want to come back. And they're like, well, we fucked up some years ago, so now we're going to try it again. Ooga booga. They didn't want to make a Doom movie. They wanted to make a Resident Evil or Alien.
Yeah. That sounds pretty bad.
Let's see. 3 of us watched Ouija Shark last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's a movie about a shark.
Sorry.
I can't. Is it really about a
You're
shark?
really looking about the orgasm over there. You're like,
Dude,
oh,
no,
excited.
No, that's what a guy does. He goes, Mr. Barrier!
Oh, okay. Okay, I just saw the part of my eye. I'm just like, oh, okay.
What did he say?
calm
What
down.
exactly did he say?
This
He
is my
said
nice
Mr.
table.
Barrier.
It was something else, I swear.
No, it was missing.
It was some type of reflection.
No,
No,
it was
that you kept correcting it to that, but that's not what he said.
I was correcting it to something. I don't know. Remember what he said, but it was.
It's
The best part is he dies, and then as soon as he realizes, he says, "Oh no, I'm dead! But that means you can't hurt me anymore."
We thought the dude who was washing the cars was behind it the whole time. The best part is where they call Trump and say everything.
Hey!
Well,
Hey, spoilers.
sorry.
Sorry, earphone listeners.
Let's see. I've been swapping around games. I was playing La Mulana, getting my ass kicked in that.
what?
La Mulana. Imagine Indiana Jones as a game, as a side scroller.
Okay.
I think it's been done.
I for some reason I heard. Anyway.
Did you hear Mulan?
I heard a mixture of Mulan and Moana, and I was like, Disney?
No, it's like an indie side scroller game.
No.
It's a hard ass Metroidvania. I don't know if you'd call it a Metroidvania, but it's like that.
Is there map exploration
Yes.
pickups that
Yes.
that allow you to progress to
Yes.
different areas? Oh, then yeah.
And then they give you puzzles in rooms, and they don't tell you that there's puzzles in the room.
Oh well, that's a little different.
It's it's hard.
Mm.
I spent like 3 hours workshopping a boss. Like the 4th boss, I ran into him second, and I was in there with like I could take 3 hits from him. He takes 20.
God.
And the hitboxes are less than forgiving. And yeah, so I spent like 3 hours up against that wall until I said, you know what, this isn't worth it. I'm gonna go look somewhere else. I finally beat that boss, and you know what I gained out of that? Absolutely nothing. I got a bronze Chivo, and that was it. And then GameStop got Ring Fit Adventure back in stock, so I immediately rushed over there and I started playing that.
There's a kid that he pushed out of the way.
I took the pre-order.
I'm working out, you bitch!
I took the pre-order one.
Did you really?
Yes. Guys, like, I'm not pulling one down from the shelf for it. Just take this one. And,
What a sweetheart.
so, in addition to getting my ass kicked in the virtual world, I'm getting my ass kicked in real life now.
Okay.
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
Ring Fit Adventure is fucking brutal.
Worse than Wii Fit.
Yes. It's an exercise game.
Oh.
They give you a little ring peripheral and you go like that.
Oh, okay. Now I know what we're talking about.
And yeah, so that game's been kicking my ass for the last week.
Jesus.
And let's see. What else have I done? No, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Alright, there you go.
That's my video. So, I've been playing a couple games. Shadows Awakening. It's Diablo-like. You get to play as a demon and a human, and you get to go between the demon world and the human world, and that was pretty fun. I beat that. I played Streets of Rage 4, and that was a pretty fun game. It gets fucking hard towards the end. There's like, you know what? These guys that you see in that very beginning, we're just gonna keep spawning them in, you know, beat them up, and I just played it easy. I didn't give a shit. I did the assist part where you lose, because I don't give a shit about the score. So I was getting D's all up. I'm like, that's fine. I don't care.
The D is fine.
The D is fine. It is.
So fine.
So I've been playing. So I've been buying a lot more handheld games because, as I told you guys probably about a month ago, with August coming, that my place I work at is probably not going to turn the Wi-Fi back on, and surprise, surprise, they still haven't fucking turned the Wi-Fi back on. So I been buying a bunch of handhelds, and so I started playing 3DS games, and there's a game. And so this happened all in a span of like 20 minutes. So it's break time. I'm like, you know what? They have a cheeseburger in a vending machine. I'm gonna buy that cheeseburger. So I buy that cheeseburger. It's not bad.
It doesn't sound like out of a vending machine. It would sound that good.
Well, you know what? When you work at a shit factory, it doesn't matter. But bought the cheeseburger. Found out that the wrapper was already open.
Gross.
So I was like,
Mold?
well, no mold, but it was kind of stale. So I'm like, what? I'm like, that's $3 gone. So I threw that away. Luckily, I had other food, so I ate that. Then I'm playing Dragon Ball Fusions right now on the 3DS, and so I went to turn that on. Well, the fucking needs an update.
Oh.
And so I'm like, well, that's fucking great.
Can't play that.
So I'm like, well, I won't be playing my 3DS today because I'm supposed to play that during my break, so at least I'm not on my phone wasting data. So this is also the premiere of Big Brother, which is a show I like to watch. So I'm like, well, we have a TV. I'll go watch that TV. I'll go watch it on TV. Well, the TV that they have set up was connected to a computer. And so I'm like, well, I don't know how to fucking go between the computer and watching TV. So I'll go over to the workout room, and because they have a TV in there, and I'll go watch it in there. Well, they don't pay for fucking cable. So there's only 4 channels. They have like this fucking satellite thing that catches a couple channels. Well, they don't have channel 2. I'm like, oh my fucking god. So that was like my Wednesday. I'm just like, fucking.
That was a shit day.
So I literally just was like, well, I guess I'll stare at the wall and make things up in my head and make a story. Maybe I'll turn it into money eventually, but So yeah. Oh, and Chibi Robo Ziplash on 3DS. Fucking worst game ever made for the 3DS.
I've actually heard of that game.
It's adorable. I'll give you that. It's fucking adorable. That little guy, but the big catch is, you know, it's a platformer, or you know, it's level based or whatever. So every time, side scroller. So every time you beat a level, it spins a number, and that's how many spaces you move. So you could literally do the same fucking level twice. You know, oh look, there's only six levels. Oh, I got 6. So, well, going around. Oh, fuck, right back at the same spot. So, otherwise, yes, don't play. And what pissed me off about that, I bought that back in 2016 and never took it out of the wrapper. And so I took it out of the wrapper last week, and now it's probably worth nothing.
Yeah, we still got the Vivo.
That's true.
What do you got that going for?
So that's about that's my week.
Alright. Fun fact, I was gonna say, if you want to go, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but you'll be surprised what you find there, because they don't know the value of some old games.
What, the game store?
No.
What are you talking about?
You'd be surprised what you could find if you go there.
Go where?
Let me speak.
But
you keep talking.
No, you just keep ending it with go there.
Goodwill.
Oh, okay. I don't know where that came from, but okay.
Well, there was a guy that found copies of like brand new games, or like some brand new games and like older games, like, you know, Mario Kart Wii on a GameStop, and like fucking, you know, video games, etc. They'd sell that shit for like $30, and he bought it for $4.
Yeah. Well, that's what I love about GameStop is
God damn, I missed something in my week or whatever.
Well, we'll come back around. But that's what I love about GameStop is that since they have so many games,
It's gonna go in Jacob's highlight video.
these
Aaron can't express what he's trying to say.
well, you kept saying go there, and then they'll
Go there, but he won't say where.
And I'm like,
It's not even my highlight video, it's Aaron's highlight video.
I thought you said it for some reason.
No! You keep attributing things to me!
but
Because you're usually the one that bullies me.
well, you make it so easy.
It's because he's my best friend. Well, I'm his best friend too, but he just won't admit it.
I mean, of the people that I would call friends right now, you're one of the few that I still talk to.
Yeah, you hear that, Phil? He doesn't talk to you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's true. Whenever you say something in the messenger group, I just ignore it.
Jeb never.
You guys had full-blown conversation
have
and
you
shit.
not
I had like 25 unread messages in the group chat.
Have you not been listening to the podcast? Jeb never responds to you. He never really responds to me or Aaron. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
No,
but yeah, if you go to GameStop, I literally Vanquish was a game that before the re-release on Amazon, it's like $60 pre-owned, but at GameStop they sold for $4.
That's stupid.
You said Dragon Ball Fusions. Like, I would really actually want to get that for my 3DS. I heard that's a really good title.
I want to get the.
I'll sell it to you for $20. I bought it for $20. I'll sell it to you for $20.
I wish I had cash on me. I probably would buy it.
I mean, you can always, go to the other room and do a little bit of.
Do a little.
You know where I'm going with this.
I was trying to say something that Phil said earlier.
Maybe clean Aaron's toilet or something. I don't know.
With your tongue.
How bad do you want? He's gonna hold the game up, and I'm just there.
Okay, you don't really have to lick the table. Don't worry.
I wasn't licking the table.
No, I know.
Now he's looking at the table.
Now I'm licking the table.
Remember, this is way off topic, but you remember when Miley Cyrus had the Wrecking Ball video come out, and she licked the sledgehammer, and then somebody had a meme with Triple H. It's like, no, this is my sledgehammer.
That's old.
I like the one where it's when Miley Cyrus licks the sledgehammer, it's artistic. But when I do it, it's being provocative, and I need to leave the Home Depot.
My favorite WWE gift of all time is when John Cena's opening up that Christmas gift, and there's a steel chair in there, and he just looks at the fans, and he's like, "Thanks."
Alright, so we got some numbers to throw at games this week, don't we?
Yes, we do.
I am excited. Oh, good. We get to start. Wait, yes, we do get to start with the one I wanted to
We're
start
saving the best for last. Literally the best.
All right, so we've got our list, and we start with hydrophobia.
Yes, the game that's kind of Bioshocky and there's terrorists. And
You ever been claustrophobic and been underwater at the same time?
That's hydrophobia.
Well,
Who's ready to get points?
hydrophobia is literally being afraid of water, and is actually a symptom of rabies.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, being afraid of water is a symptom of rabies. It's kind of weird.
Huh.
Interesting.
So if like you hold up a cup of water to somebody and they like freak out, you just go, okay, rabies?
They might.
Is that the test now?
I mean, by the time they're hydrophobic, they're dead.
Dr. Phil in the house.
Like-
my God, you're Dr. Phil. Holy shit, never put that two together.
I'm never gonna call him anything else now. Just Dr. Phil from now on.
I am not balding. I do not have a shitty mustache. I am not Dr. Phil.
Well, Dr. Phil's not a real doctor.
That's actually a pretty good mustache, though.
I mean, it is legit if you can grow one like that. I cannot.
I can't run either.
I can do the goatee thing that makes me look like a supervillain.
You can also look like the Walking Dead guy.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And Todd Howard.
Yeah, Todd Howard.
But that's
dressed-
if I shave it.
You're Todd Howard dressed as the Walking Dead guy.
Wait, what? Where did that go there for a second? You're saying the Walking Dead guy, and I'm just like, wait,
I don't
Rick
know.
Grimes?
Yeah, is that his name?
Yeah, the main guy?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
No.
It's like, 'cause I'm probably the only one here that's seen The Walking Dead.
I seen one episode and I said this is boring.
I saw
It's
Don't.
actually good.
I saw Don't Dead Open Inside. That was it.
Yeah.
Don't Dad Open Inside?
That's where I stopped.
That's not even the best meme from that show.
We're not here to talk about memes.
No,
We're
the
here to
best
talk
one.
about
The
hydrophobia.
best one is that kid crying, and then Rick
Oh
coming
my
up.
god, let's talk about hydrophobia.
talk.
That is the best, though.
Hydrophobia is a wonderful indie. Like, I think it was on the Xbox indie thing.
Yeah, I got it on the PS3 shot. I don't know what. It just caught my attention. It looked pretty interesting, and I can't beat it though. Like I played it probably 4 times now, and I get a little bit further each time. And the puzzles are just. I hate the puzzles in that game.
Is it related to Wet Tricks?
No.
No.
I've never played it, so I don't...
If only. What did I give Wet Tricks? Probably a good amount.
I think
I
Wet
think
Tricks
you
got
gave
a
it a
9.
-5.
Wet Tricks
No.
got a 9.
Oh shit, I did give White Tricks a -5.
Because you didn't look it up.
I'm an asshole.
You
Yeah.
are. And this is why you're not my best friend.
All hail the holy
Wow,
Wet Tricks.
thanks, man. God. Jesus. Don't worry, you're not mine either.
Cool. Then we're
Whoa.
agreed.
Okay, well, that was just a joke.
But yeah, for those who give a shit, I do weirdly look like Todd Howard. It bugs me.
So I was right.
So
Yes.
anyway,
Anyway, are we ready to start throwing out numbers?
I guess.
Yeah, I gave it 2.
I gave it a 0.
Fair enough.
I also gave it a 2.
I give it a 4. That puts it at an 8.
Wow! Wow.
Only if I gave it a 1.
It seemed fine.
The strongest.
I'm kind of into survival horror. It didn't look amazing, but I mean, I had points to throw around.
I honestly, when you're talking off the mic, I'm like, okay, man. You're like, I don't know. I guess I just took it as like you were going like, wow, this game sucked. So I was like,
Well, no, I when I was looking up stuff, I realized I had looked up hydrophobia, and that's why I sort of dismissed it as, oh yeah, I looked this up already. So,
8. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
yeah, puts it in. What is it?
I think the next one that we're gonna do, I really enjoy.
Incredible Crisis.
Yes.
That game, I looked at screenshots of that game, and then I saw the Metacritic, and I went, what? Okay.
That game is
An Incredible Crisis.
It
It says it's an action game. What the fuck?
Did you not look up gameplay? 'Cause I mean, I didn't look up gameplay.
I
just read the Wikipedia
well, so
page.
it's kind of like a pseudo Mario Party type thing, but it's solo Mario Party.
Oh, no.
The only gameplay I saw was musical chairs where a teacher's teaching, and he's like, and the goal is to get the kid out of the classroom without being spotted.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh yeah,
And so
it's from that era.
you just kind of like it's like kind of like it's like I said, it's just puzzle based type. And then the very first clip I saw of the game was this old Japanese guy in a helicopter, and there's like some brunette or something that jumped out, and the guy's like, he's He's like, oh shit, I don't have a parachute, so he jumped or something like that. And he's holding onto the lady. He gets the lady, and she's like, "Get off me, old man!" And then pushes him off, and he ends up in the ocean. But
so I read the Wikipedia page for this game, and the plot is basically Grandma's having a birthday, and everybody needs to get home for Grandma's birthday. But literally everything is going wrong.
Oh god.
Like the sun, there's like aliens or something, and they shrink the sun down, so we have to run away from giant bugs.
Oh my god.
And then like
that's where Grounded came from.
And then the dad is just trying to get out of work, and just like the building is collapsing and some bullshit's going on.
Oh my god.
Just anything that could go wrong is going wrong.
Okay.
It is in fact an incredible crisis.
This is making my score more and more appropriate.
That's a great game, by the way, what Aaron said. Grounded. What did you say?
Okay,
Grounded.
look, we're not talking about that right now.
I said it.
Are we talking about the one that was shown off at the Xbox thing?
There's a beta for it right now.
It's made. It was
okay.
developed by
Obsidian.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought...
I didn't mean
we
to get off topic. I was just trying to say.
No,
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
Not okay.
We'll get into it at the end.
sorry.
I will stop. I wanted to continue, but I will stop.
Save it for rambling.
Yeah.
Oh, are we ranking them? Or...
Sure.
Anybody else got anything to say?
I mean...
That's incredible.
If the Metacritic score, like, slapped me across the face...
What's Metacritic score?
80%.
Nice.
5 out of 5 from, like, IGN or something. It's fucking nuts.
Because there's not a lot of water in there.
That's true. Unlike Hyperphobia.
I gave it a 2.
What are you saving your points for?
I gave it a 3.
I gave it a 0.
What the fuck? I gave it a 4. Now
Nice.
it's in a 9.
Wow.
Incredible.
So Phil's got 2 points left.
Yeah.
So what you
Yeah.
said?
I can't believe the last game on this list is going to get those 2 points.
No. I'm sorry to say that. But will it get a 0 or a -5?
I've got a feeling I know what your points are. I've got a feeling since you've given out 2 zeros at this point.
Yeah. I'm a little worried.
I think I know which 2 games are getting points.
Okay, I'm really third.
You don't have to use them.
No, you have to use all your points.
Yes.
I know.
You just don't have to use the negative points.
Okay, well, I know where one of the 5s is going. I don't know where the other 5 is going. If it's going where I think it is, then awesome. If it's going the other way, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, I've got an idea. Anyway.
Alright. No matter whether the word "the" is included or not, the next game is actually Saints Row 2.
Wait, what?
I said whether...
No, I know, but wouldn't it go Parasite Eve?
No, it's not called Parasite Eve.
It's just called the third birthday because
Yeah.
they lost the license to the book.
Because that's what I thought was going next. And I'm like,
Yeah,
like, what?
They lost the license to the book, so it's literally just called the third birthday, but it has
Yeah.
all the characters from the game.
It threw me for a loop when I was looking for it.
Yeah, because I messed up myself.
So is it Saints Row 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Who actually
The best GTA clone I could ever ask for.
It's actually better than GTA in my opinion.
Is this the one where there's a corporate takeover
Yes.
and it's like the Ultra Corp?
It's the second one
And
where
they're
your
like-
guy essentially comes back from the dead. Except he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Have you played the first one?
Yeah.
Because you die at the ship, you blow up in the ship at the end. Spoilers.
Yeah. You can't say spoilers after you spoiled it, though. Yeah.
Well, sorry.
But anyway, yeah, this is the one where there's this evil businessman who's going to take over the city or some bullshit like that, and you gotta do literally anything to stop him.
The reason I love Saints Row 2 out of the whole series the most is it has the best activities.
I agree.
I think it's, even though insurance fraud is in every game, it's just
That's the best one because that's the one where you run up on cars and get hit.
it's literally,
yeah.
there's a reason it's in every Saints Row game, including Out of Hell. Because it's that awesome. There's one called Septic Avenger where you just spray
I
shit
hated
on
doing
everything.
that one, but
It's awesome
fun.
because you
It's
spray
fun.
shit on everything. There's, I think, it's something to do with, it's called crowd control. Yeah, you have to protect celebrities and shit. You beat up crazed fans and shit. You even murder them sometimes.
Is this the one where you can go full nude? In the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just
It's just like a bar.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
it's just censored.
And it's got the
shit.
best. It's got the best weapon ever, the Pimp Cane.
I think that was in the first one.
Yeah, the pimp cane was in the first one.
But the pimp cane is the best one.
They didn't have the dildo until the third one, I think.
I love walking around just having the pimp cane because you walk like you're a pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you a custom walk animation for it.
Of course. And yeah, it has the best cheats because that's all I used was cheats for that game. So I have no trophies for it.
It gave you the best homies.
Oh, yeah.
Homies were the best. I don't remember what some of them were, but there were some really
They were the best, but I forgot them.
I love,
one of them was the food mascot from Freckle Bitches.
I love,
Did you say so?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Get it? So, the black guy, I can't, the head of the Saints, I think. Julius, yeah. Doesn't he, is this where he turns bad?
Well, he plots to have you killed at the end of the first game. Spoilers, I did it again.
And then the second one, he explains his heel turn to you.
Okay.
He explains, he has you killed at the end of the first game to save himself.
Okay.
Because they plot to have you and the city, and like, the Saints were becoming everything they sought to destroy at the end of the first game.
They were becoming memes.
Pretty much. So they plotted to take you out to save everybody else. Plus, one of your gang members was an undercover cop. So, yeah, more of it plays into the second one.
Okay. Yeah, because I really like Julius until he turned bad. I'm like, oh.
He pretty much makes you leader of the gang after you
I
take
think
over
it's probably one of the best.
Everyone hates the first one, but I think it's actually really good.
I can get into the first one.
Everyone hates it because it's hard.
I like the building your base. I think that's cool. Just over time, seeing the shit start to come up. And
no, one thing I hate that. Well, the thing I love most about the GTA, or not GTA. See, I'm saying it now. Saints Row games is that they're funny.
Oh yeah,
they're some of the funniest games of all time.
Yeah.
The first one's not really that funny, but the second one's funny.
Oh, not the way we played it.
Yeah, because the first one you try to be serious, or trying to be a clone.
It's more serious.
Yeah, it's trying to be an actual clone, and then they start going, well, while GTA is going one branch where it's like, oh, we gotta make everything fucking boring. You know, cars gotta drive like shit. Saints Row is like, no, we're just gonna make it fun, and that's why I love about the Saints Row series.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
It's got great music too.
Especially
the second
one.
Yeah. Especially the second one.
Yeah, Aaron bought Bad Out of Hell, and that was it.
I gotta admit,
Bad Country.
But yeah, I love Bad Country.
And that was it. That was all we listened to in the car.
Saints Row 2 has amazing co-op though. It was one of my favorite parts of it.
Anyway, I think we're winding down on this one, right?
I gave it a 5.
I gave it a 5.
I knew that was where one of your 5s was going.
I gave it a 5 as well.
I gave it a 3.
I gave it a 2. Jesus.
Holy, is that our best game?
No. It's 15.
God damn it, Cubivore! Go fuck yourself.
It beat out Odyssey, though.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I'm not surprised. 3 of us have actually played that and enjoyed it, so.
It's a great game.
I know Saints Row is fine.
I'm actually really pissed they remade the third one instead of the second one. I don't think the third one's that great. I think it's the second worst out of all of them.
I think it's the third.
The games weren't that great.
Best.
It just didn't leave an impact on me. Like
I think 4 is the worst.
Okay, well,
4 is amazing.
We can discuss this later.
No, 4 sucks.
We can discuss this later because we've got to talk about somebody's 3rd birthday.
Alright, I will be the one who explains this. Because
Hey, wait. I know a little bit about it. There's like hijacking enemies in it.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Fucking mind jack mechanics in this fucking game. So, the 3rd birthday related to Parasite Eve. You wouldn't know that because it's not called that. The reason why it's not called that is because they lost the fucking book license. They weren't able to get it for this game, and to be honest, to a certain extent, I'm glad they didn't, despite the fact that they literally assassinated the character from the other 2 games. And I mean that literally. It's literal character assassination.
Oh,
Not literary, literal.
I don't know, you don't have to say local lines to me.
Anyway, I'm being real. So, you follow the character Ayabrea. She is a part of some stupid government task force that has, for some reason, a time machine that only works with Aya. And allows her to go back in time and and basically control people while they're trying to fight this fucking this twisty growth, literally called the Twisted because they were lazy. And the entire game is about solving time problems. and fixing the past to figure out how to solve the problem. And it does so by giving you a character who half of her lines are, while she's doing basic things like reacting
Go on.
to dialogue.
Aaron's gonna buy this game now.
I mean, I've already bought it.
I'm intrigued.
It's not as sexy as you think it is. It's actually really stupid. And her clothes shred as she takes
Sweet.
damage.
While making those
But
noises.
again, not that sexy. They don't do it. It doesn't shred enough. And in order to repair said clothes, you have to.
Why would you
spend
repair
currency.
them?
Phil's a connoisseur of
No,
this.
just hold on.
To give your defense buffs back.
No, it does. Repairing your clothes does not do anything to your
Everybody
defense.
knows in science or in fantasy world, the less clothes you have on, the stronger your defense is.
It's not that way either. It literally does nothing. It is totally cosmetic, but you spend in-game currency.
And
in
we're
order
sure
to do
this
it.
isn't a Tecmo game.
No, it's made by Square Enix.
Damn. And they're jiggle physics.
It's on the PSP.
That doesn't matter.
There can be bad jiggle physics.
I don't know. I don't
Well, you're
remember.
gonna have to lend me your PSP because I'll figure it out.
Well, I'm kind of
You're
using it
dissect
right now.
this.
So,
Jake's gonna dissect this.
dude, this
So before we are you done with your description of the game?
just to say one more thing, if you know anything about Parasite Eve, you know it has to do with mitochondria.
Those are powerhouses of the cell.
Indeed, they are. There is zero mention of mitochondria in this game.
Nice.
And there's it probably has to do with the fucking book license being lost. They're like,
No, at least they didn't change it to like metachlorians or something like that.
oh my god, I hate that. But yes, there is a reason why it is called the third birthday, and for anyone who is a fan of Parasite Eve, or specifically Iabrea, you will want to possibly kill yourself when you find out why, because it's that stupid.
We do not endorse killing yourself, so don't blame us when you die.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't actually do it, even if you do feel like doing it. But Lord knows, the third birthday makes me want to gag and vomit.
Wow, that was bad.
Because it means something, and what it means is so shitty. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot to describe the type of game it is. It's a third-person shooter.
Nice.
It is when the first game was a pseudo turn-based RPG, and the next game was survival horror.
Nice.
Put that together. All right, I am ready to lay this.
Hang
Gotta
on,
put that as
hang
a
on.
disclaimer now.
Hang on, I got a story about this one.
Oh god,
So,
The titties.
Jiggle
not,
physics?
Well,
not
like-
that prominent.
what was it, like 3 weeks ago when we did the last podcast?
Yes.
Well, afterwards, Phil brought it up as the game we were going to put on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to the game store, and guess what was sitting there on the shelf?
Fucking third birthday.
And it was that, and I was like, well, I don't have a PSP, but like,
And then Jeb goes out, yo, you got PSP back there? I'm going to buy this.
I even called mine and asked if they had one.
and so yeah, I know I picked it up,
Bitches
and
at
then,
Goodwill.
and then we ran into Phil later on in the day when he was doing things in his real life, and he's like, oh, it's on the PlayStation shop. I'm like, well, I checked, it wasn't there, and then
Okay.
I checked again like at like 9 o'clock before I went to bed, and I'm like, you know, I bet if I just type in the third birthday, maybe it'll come up, and then boom, there it was for $10.
Yes.
Like,
You can't buy it through the shop on the PlayStation TV. You
Oh,
have
I
to
learned
buy
that.
it through the app. It's stupid.
or the PS3, you could do the
Yes.
But yeah, no, it was sitting in my cart on the app for a while too. I was like, but I'm not gonna play it. But I should get it before the app goes, or the TV goes down.
Yeah.
I spent a good deal looking at it through the TV too. I'm like, where the fuck is it? Am I just missing it? Why can't I search things?
Oh, I gave mine to a friend who has yet to return it and won't respond to my messages.
The PlayStation TV, as a side note, the shop sucks on it.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It is bad.
Okay, I'm done with my story.
Alright, so who wants to start? Because I'm going to save me for last.
I'm guessing you gave it the -5, but I gave it 2.
You know what?
I gave it 2.
I gave it a 1.
That's fine. Please tell me you gave it a 0.
I did give it a 0.
Thank you! I gave it a -5, so
Yeah.
it was in the fucking pile of zeros.
Oh boy, it might be worse than Andromeda.
Oh, dude.
Nothing is. I'll have to look it up.
Andromeda does not ruin Shepard. This game ruins its main character.
It ruins the franchise.
And it's... Okay, but... Third Birthday ruined the franchise and it's...
You're telling me there's a second birthday?
Yes!
And a first?
There is a second
There
Parasite.
is a
There's a
Parasite...
first birthday that shows the birth?
No, there... Well...
Wow.
Wow.
On some level, you might be kind of like lightly brushing against something, but there is Parasite Eve 1, which is amazing. Parasite Eve 2, which is different, not my thing, but also really good. And then there's the Third Birthday, which is a pile of steaming garbage. The Third Birthday is my Mass Effect Andromeda.
Okay.
Because I love Parasite Eve.
Well, you better grab that SpongeBob.
I don't know. Aaron might not side with you on this one.
Alright, we need to get to the last one. I think I've said my piece on the Third Birthday. Because...
Here we go.
Yep, Zelda's Adventure.
Our first CDI game.
And it's
of
the
many.
best one!
So, this one, unlike Phases of Evil and Wanda Gamelon, goes for a more retro Zelda style, where it's top-down.
And also FMV?
Yes!
Sounds cool and Zelda's still considered retro. That's Zelda 2.
Yeah, but, well, for the sake of argument or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I know what
For
you're
the
saying.
sake of comparison.
Okay, but it's still a bad top-down view.
Yes!
Oh!
No, it's bad!
The loading screens are like 10 plus seconds.
Yeah, and,
Well,
and that includes if you're going to find an item out of your inventory, which
Mhm.
also takes time, and you can't just like scroll down and pick an item. No, you have to cycle through.
Yes, also, like, I'm pretty sure the maps are like the worst ever because it'll show you on one side, and then you'll go to another screen, and then you'll be like clear across another part of the dungeon.
Yeah, and then sometimes just you don't know where an exit is. Sometimes like, oh, that rock, it's actually not a rock, it's a door.
Yeah, I watched.
Well, I mean, you can make the argument that's the Zelda 1 trope.
No, you can't.
It's better
You
in
know
Zelda
what's-
1, though.
Because you can tell what's a door in Zelda 1.
Okay, so you're saying you don't do anything to the rock, it just is an
So there'll
Yes.
be like, there'll be like a shadow on the thing, making you think it's a chasm, so you don't walk over it, but it's actually a door. It's like shaped like a chasm.
Well, because everything in that fucking game is like a picture.
Yeah.
Of
They tried to
a
make it-
real thing.
It was live action before live action.
It's so bad.
Like,
Oh,
the
live
voices are real.
Live action was there.
Unlike all those other games where the
Well,
voices are fake and
They're all computer generated.
Like, there's actual
The
real
AIs have been here
people.
all
Oh,
the
I
time.
know. Don't worry, I know.
It's very bad.
Oh my god. At least fucking, at least the other two CDI games, there's something to enjoy.
Yeah.
There's a stupid charm to them.
They're bad, but Zelda's Adventure is bad.
In Zelda's Adventure isn't even funny.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, the CDI games you can laugh at, but like Zelda's Adventure's like, why are you doing this? Why do you exist?
Yeah, there's the fucking, I don't know what his name was, but there's he's either an Iron Knuckle or a Dark, I don't know, he's an Iron Knight person and just goes, "You must die!" And then it just,
I think that's Ganon. Actually.
That's-
no, it's not.
Is it not Ganon who says you must die?
It is not Ganon.
So I know
That is
it's-
Ganon that says that.
Because there's
I'm
one-
sure he says it, but there is a different character who says it like that and like does the closed fist and everything.
Oh, well, I don't
He's
know.
like, "You dare enter my lair? You must die." It's something like that.
That's not Ganon. I know for sure
I-
it's not Ganon.
It's
It's a guy in
90%
iron
sure.
armor. It's
So
one
am
of
I,
his minions.
am I gonna have to grab this?
Are you thinking the
SpongeBob?
guy that goes like, "Whatever I see, I shall devour"?
And then his face turns into a mouth.
Yes.
No, that is not him. It is a guy in iron armor, and
Well,
I trust
I mean,
me.
I'm
I have,
sure-
I have
I-
recently watched playthroughs of this.
okay. Because I have not. The last time I've had any interaction with any of the CDIs was like 6 years ago.
But either way, we are talking about Zelda's Adventure, and there's really nothing.
I just can't wait for this.
But there is an
Switch port.
FMV of a wizard at the beginning.
Yeah.
He's like reading a book or something, and I guess that was pretty cool.
I don't-
Anyway, let's throw some points on this game. Our first
First,
Zelda
of
game.
all,
Are there points?
first of all, I love the fact that you three just went in, and I was like, oh, well, yeah. And you guys just kept talking, and then Jacob's like, all right, well, Aaron doesn't count. So push him out.
Well, Aaron, what do you have to say about this?
Do you have things to add?
The only thing I watched Peanut Butter Gamer's thing, and he was talking about how when you go from one screen to the next, there'll be enemies just right there to hit you.
God.
So that's all I was gonna say.
And I'm pretty sure all 3 of the CDI games had in common where there's no hit recovery. Like there's no invincibility. Once you get hit, you can just keep getting hit.
I watched a man get stuck between 2 crabs and get pounded to death by crab claws.
That's a bad death.
It's
That's
really
a bad way to go.
Because
I bet that guy was kind of crabby after that.
oh, Egoraptor was very mad.
Oh. Okay.
Still can't fucking believe he played those games.
Well, when you have the money, you can buy them.
He didn't beat Majora's Mask, but he beat the CDI games. Just think about that.
Well, you know, Majora's Mask is a bad game.
To him, it is.
Wow, that was creepy. That smile.
Those are fighting words, Jake.
I won't even jump on that train because
Anyway.
I'm not insane.
Well, I gave it a 0.
I also gave it a 0.
I gave it a 0.
You've noticed I only used 5 points so far.
Yeah.
I gave it a 5.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I wanted it to get like a 10.
Yeah.
Well, you failed.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was the only
Yeah.
one who wanted that.
Cause, like, I couldn't ironically give it points either, because, like...
Trust me, I know Zelda's Adventure is bad, but we've also given other bad games.
Yeah,
a lot
but,
of
like,
points.
those are at least funny bad. This
Yeah.
one is just bad.
Yeah, no, the CDI games will get legendary score. The other CDI games will get legendary scores. This one doesn't.
Trust me, Wanda Gamelon and Faces of Evil are better than Zelda's Adventure, so I thought we were like, the shittier it is,
No,
the
it's
higher we
not.
put
No,
it.
the problem is that it's the type of shitty where it's just not even.
Alright, well, it just got a 5, so now we get a debate with, like, what, Final Fight? And, like,
Yeah, and fucking Berseria and Pac-Man Party.
I'm just surprised it got points. I
Okay,
How are you
thought
surprised, Truth? You one who gave it?
I thought you was gonna give it a -5. I thought you were gonna give it a -5.
No, I save my -5 for my personal hatred.
I haven't found a game
Naughty
to
there.
drop a -5 on yet, but there are 2 of them that I'm looking forward to that are going to get in there.
You're gonna -5 a good game.
No, I'm not. I'm going to -5 a game that's essentially what Phil's -5 went to this.
So you're gonna -5 Majora's Mask, and then we're gonna step outside.
I mean, we could. I'll just push you
God.
down the stairs or something.
I need to touch Majora's Mask. I need to find out if I can actually get.
That
through
would kill anybody.
No, what if falling down the stairs would kill people? Anyway,
I literally let Jacob guide me through Majora's Mask.
I've
That
been a time.
well, I mean, he did.
No, both of them.
Did you play? When did you play Majora's?
3DS.
You didn't have it on the 3DS.
Yeah, I don't know. 3DS.
Did you?
You need
Yes.
help on the 3DS version.
Yes.
So
I'm
you've
not
never
fair.
played the game before.
I'm not good at
Calm
Zelda
down.
games.
That one holds your hand though.
No, it
I
doesn't.
got
Not my
It does.
hand. It lets me go. It kicks me to the curb and says, "Figure it out."
I got stuck in the fucking water temple on the 3DS version because the
That's
fucking
'cause the-
hints were worthless.
That's because the Grey Bay Temple is the worst temple in Zelda history. Fight me. Just kidding, it's not. Sky, the city in the sky is.
Fight me. Just kidding. No, it's
Anyway,
But no, I will hold fast on that one. City in the
See,
sky
that's-
sucks.
Alright, well,
Probably the water
now we
temple.
gotta start we gotta start putting these games in order.
Well, we don't have to do anything with Saints Row 5. It falls neatly into its own category.
Saints Row 5.
Yes, the 5th one.
Yep, conveniently number 2, appropriate. So what requires debate? Do we want to go in numerical order, or
Let's start from the bottom up.
you want to start from the bottom? So we
Let's-
start with third birthday. Do we-
No, let's do that one last.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
okay.
let's go from the top to the
That's gonna get
bottom.
debated.
Incredible Crisis 4. Wait, no.
Which
4 is my number. I'm sorry. Incredible Crisis is a 9, so that puts it between 8 Eyes and Fable 3. I
gotta say top.
I put it in the middle.
I put it at the top.
Top.
Okay. I don't mind.
So it's
Wait, which? That's incredible.
what's under Incredible Crisis?
8 Eyes.
8 Eyes. Okay. I have to update the eventually.
Don't worry, I'm doing it too. So we'll have 2 copies. Hydrophobia.
I'm fine putting it at the bottom.
What's it competing against?
GTA Vice City, Bioshock 2, Freedom Wars, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, I put it at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine as well.
Alright.
What's above hydrophobia? Pokemon, you said?
No, Pokemon's above it. Wetrix.
Wetrix is above it.
No,
No.
Wetrix is below it.
No,
Hydrophobia.
What is
above.
what is right now the current bottom 8 point? Is that Freedom Wars?
It's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
Okay,
So
so-
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl will be above Hydrophobia.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Aaron was asking. He was asking
Yes,
what
and
was
then
above.
but he asked he asked what it's above, and I said Wetrix.
Wait.
No, I thought he said what's above it.
Or he said what's below it. I don't fucking know. Either way.
Because I knew it's the bottom, but I gotta figure out
Continuing the trope that I'm apparently not listening to anyone.
Well, you definitely don't listen to me.
Anyway.
I found that out very clear over the past couple of months.
Mm-hmm. Well, considering we don't talk anymore, there's nothing to listen to.
Whoa.
Hey, you could always contact me.
I did contact you. You didn't tell me that I was skipping last week.
What?
He didn't let anybody know that Aaron was skipping.
You told me,
I told you.
which is fine enough.
I thought he sent it to all of us.
No,
That's
he
why
sent it to you.
Because you're the host.
Oh my god. Because it came in as a multimedia message, but it wasn't. I didn't think it was long enough to be like what was supposed to be a multimedia message. So I'm like, he must have sent this out as a group text. Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, he sent it to you, and then literally the morning of, he's like, "So what are we doing? Or what are you guys doing tonight?" I'm like, "I thought we were doing the podcast." He's like, "No, I'm not."
Oh.
And then I had to send it to the rest of it, and then I sent it to Aaron.
Well, that's funny because that was a complete mistake on my part. That was not intentional. All right.
Well, if you would talk to me, we could figure this out.
Yeah. Well.
But you don't talk to me anymore.
Whatever. It's not much to talk about, to be honest. Nothing's really going on in my life.
That's me too.
You had 10 minutes to explain what was going on. You had more time than
Why would I
anybody.
talk with Aaron about my Pokemon playthroughs?
I don't know. Maybe you'll find that interesting.
Anyway,
Follow Phil on Twitter.
like my social stuff, yeah, I guess, but
Sneaking up on the senpai. I still don't know what senpai means.
it's your upperclassman.
That's what I thought it was like. I thought it meant like dad.
No.
Ooh, Phil's sneaking on his dad. While he's cleaning his hair.
Sneaking up on the dad.
You should change him to.
It's got that kind of vibe to it, I'm not gonna lie. More like a Big Brother kind of vibe because Japan's weird.
Anyway,
Phil really does
we
like
got a
arrows.
5-point thing to deal with now.
Yeah, Zelda's Adventure. Pac-Man Party, Tales of Berseria, Space Station, Silicon Valley, State of Decay 2.
Zelda's Adventure can go on the bottom. I don't
Yeah, I
care.
got that.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not even funny bad.
I don't even have that same energy anymore.
After you learn that we don't think it's funny bad, we just think it's
I thought we were all going for that train of like, yeah. And then I was like,
Well,
you're all like, no.
I was thinking there's gonna be
'Cause-
3 -5 when
we
you guys are
will-
talking.
We will totally tank. We will totally lift on a golden pillar the other fucking CDI games, but not.
I can't wait till Hotel Mario gets a 20.
Oh no! I don't even know if I can ironically give that a 5. I don't think I got that in me.
Alright, now the one that's going to come to probably to blows.
So I just want to say, since there's clothes shredding, I'm like, let's put it at the top. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know. It's not even good clothes shredding. It's just, it sort of
I can't
shreds.
masturbate to this.
Aaron, it's on the PSP. The resolution isn't that good.
No, it's you gotta be into some real compression and blocks to.
That's something you gotta yell in public.
I want to play some Minecraft!
Aaron, we should go out in public and you should just know
There
that.
is Minecraft.
You gotta pay me a
Go
lot.
to
I haven't found
Walmart.
You gotta
I
pay
don't
me
even want to know why you're
Hey,
looking.
whoa. You want
It
Dragon Ball Z
came up.
Fusion?
I was like,
I want you to
know?
go into Walmart and yell, I can't masturbate!
I can't masturbate
No,
to this.
you have to go into the changing room and do that.
That'll get me kicked out.
I mean, to be fair, it could get you kicked out regardless, bathroom or no.
Glad nobody pays attention.
Actually, what you need to do is you need to go to those old clothes stores where they have the circular racks and you would hide them as kids.
No!
And then shove
That'll get me on the list.
and then shove it there. Hopefully, while there's not kids there.
All right.
Go to the bathroom, just yell it. The
I just was saying on this podcast it'll get me on a list.
Because here's the problem. It's that it shreds.
we
But
still have the clothes thing?
yes.
Sorry.
Because here's my problem. is that it's kind of half-assed where it shreds, but like I guess they thought it was.
They're trying to be respectful.
No,
So wait,
it wasn't.
You can only see half the ass then?
Oh, not even.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, my money
that's
back.
bottom. That's bottom now.
Money back.
Fuck it.
Don't worry though. She's already wearing jeans that have fucking tears in them, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Time travel.
You're a Anna is a cop.
Time travel.
Let that sink in for a
She's
bit.
a time
Let
cop.
that
She
sink in,
became a
guys.
time cop.
She's undercover.
Well, not for long, apparently. As all the covers get removed. Yeah, I want this fucker at the bottom because I personally think it was more criminally destructive of its series than Andromeda, and I will acknowledge that Andromeda destroyed its own series.
How many zeros do we have?
A lot.
How about we put it in the middle?
6. No.
You really don't want it underneath Andromeda, dude.
How about we put it above Andromeda?
Because I'm kind of thinking the fact that they won't put it on the PlayStation TV store for sale, that I had to buy it through a third method, or like a third.
You can still get Andromeda.
Like,
Sadly.
I have to buy it on a different thing to get it on my thing.
He has to jump. You have to jump through hoops to get this fucking game digitally. I'm pretty sure you can get.
Why would you
Andromeda.
want it?
Yeah,
Close
same
shred.
you-
Close shred. Come on now.
I mean, that's the thing. It's
But
an embarrassment.
They
Probably costs more than
promised
Andromeda.
they promised that
Right.
your clothes would shred and then you get it and nothing really shreds. So that's
So you want money back?
It
that's
shreds.
fucked. That's-
She shows midriff, but that's about as good
The
as you're
only
gonna
thing
get.
that shreds is your dignity while playing it.
Well, I mean,
That's
her
when we play-
dignity for
That's
sure.
when we play the Sunrun games.
The Senran games are more generous than this. I'll tell you that much.
I'm fine putting it at the bottom. Just feels easier for me to write.
All right, it can go below Andromeda. Andromeda's still a 0, so I'm happy with that.
I can't talk about it because it's the final thing that happens, but the final thing
Just
that happens
spoilers.
just
No, don't. Well, if you're gonna spoil it, I'm gonna leave because I may play this at one time.
Yeah,
You won't remember it.
I probably won't, but just shout at me when you're ready.
He has to go pee. That's why he's leaving.
Okay, so for those who give a damn about spoilers for
You know, I don't want to spoil them. No, I'm just
for
kidding.
those who give a damn
You know,
about,
I don't really
spoilers, about spoilers for the third birthday, it's related to Parasite Eve. In
This
case
is your
someone-
bathroom break, right?
I am going to talk about it. So in Parasite Eve 1, Aya's. Okay, I'm actually have to get into spoilers for at least Parasite Eve 1.
That's a 71% on Metacritic.
That's fucked. I mean, its problems lie in its writing. It's not technically broken. But the writing flaws are so horrid that it makes me want to, like... It makes me wish I didn't
There's the
know.
gene shred.
Oh, sweet.
And that's before...
Doesn't she look like not Cloud?
Lightning! Yeah, because this game was headed up by the guy who created Lightning!
So he's always wanted to see Lightning.
He wants women with, like, the pixie cut and to be, like, dead to the world but make weird moaning noises. And then do stripper pole moves. Well, that's in fucking Lightning Returns, but whatever.
Did she do that? Like a stripper pole thing?
Yes!
I never knew that.
It's stupid. Okay, so in Parasite Eve 1, you find out that Aya has a
Just like no
twin
Aaron's
sister.
masturbating over here. He's like sitting there googling shit.
It's
His
fine.
eyes are getting big. He's like,
Alright, so
sorry.
you
Thinking I'm in that Walmart store.
find out she... Jesus.
That was bad. She's in a fur coat.
Yes, and it shreds for some fucking reason.
Sweet.
So, Aya has a sister named Eve. Eve is important to the story because Aya has mitochondria powers. Oh, it does show ass. I did not.
Oh,
I
you
undersold
fucked me over. I would have put it at the top. You fucked me.
Either way, I got him to agree, so it probably
She's in a
still-
Santa costume.
Yes, there are costumes.
You motherfucker, you left that out too. You knew I would put this at the
It's
top.
not even a sexy costume either.
Yep.
It's okay.
Okay, so...
This is the longest explaining of it.
Because you
James,
fucking
like, did you
derailing
forget
me.
about me?
Okay. I swear to God, I will get to this. Eve is important, and through means that I do not remember, Eve comes back as a child.
Oh, fuck.
Who also has mitochondria powers. And through shenanigans, you find out that Aya has actually been killed. She was killed at her wedding. And for some fucking reason, Eve has taken over her body. So the whole reason why Aya is acting like a scared child through the entire game is because she is a scared child. And for some fucking reason, the guy who's gonna marry Aya marries the Aya with Eve in her head. Fuck this fucking game!
Sounds fucked up.
It is! And it's called the third birthday because Eve was born, and Eve was born again, and this is her third birthday. Because she's Aya now.
So she's actually a kid?
A fucking kid in an adult's body getting married
You
to a
went
man.
those pictures, Aaron.
So this game supports pedophilia.
In a way, mental pedophilia. Because it's still an adult body. But, you know.
Well, that's Japan. That's Japan with those girls who look like they're 8 years old, but they're really 1,000 years.
I mean,
I
it's
know
the
that.
inverse of that, honestly, which is the weirdest part. It's the people who want the adult body, but want them to be as innocent as possible, which makes me want to gag. I don't do innocence very well. It kind of irks me.
What's like that Charles Manson character who talked like this or something, where he talked like a lady? And
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
oh god.
I don't know. But regardless, yes, the third birthday makes me mad, especially because of the reason why it's called the third birthday.
Can't wait for the fourth birthday.
My god.
Parasite Eve has made no mention since then, and I'm pretty sure it is an embarrassment to this. It's an embarrassment to the series, to be honest. And it makes me mad because they literally kill Aya. Aya was cool. She was a cool cop. Cop lady. Headstrong, makes mistakes because that's her character, which is more than we can say for a lot of female characters from 1998. So, to see her get killed and replaced with a child is a little shitty, especially when it's still the same body and then weird shit goes on with that. So, yeah. Fuck the third birthday.
I didn't realize it was gonna go that way.
Yeah.
Well, it got a 0, so you should be happy.
I mean,
The worst it could have got was a -20.
well, that wasn't gonna happen. I know that much.
But that -20 is going to be the rarest thing.
Alright, go with David.
Yeah. I hope he went far enough away. Hey, I'm back. You didn't hear anything I screamed, right?
I heard Parasite Eve! And that was it.
Alright, good.
I'll just tell you, he fucked us over because you do see ass cheeks.
I was wrong!
I looked it up, and I was like, wait, there is ass in this game.
I am sad. It was the writing.
But
is
then he
what-
made us feel bad after that.
Oh, don't worry. I explained the reason why it's called the third birthday. It's bad, and I'm pretty sure they agree. It's bad.
Sounds good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You should probably play 1 and 2 before you play.
I've got both of them.
I mean, I think you should play 1. It is very good.
So don't play 1, play 3 7 times. Gotcha.
Alright, let's move on to news.
Yeah, the news
I
rambling.
got a cool one. This one happened. I was gonna bring it up last week, so I don't know who this artist is, but she's a songwriter. I think more of like country pop or something like that. Like not at least the one song I saw. Her name's Noah Cyrus, and she made a music video. And the music video was all in Dreams, the video game. So she had, I'm pretty sure she had professional people, building, the actual assets and stuff that are in the game. But it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Any relation to Miley?
No, I don't think so. I think Miley's a
Only child?
yeah.
I don't know. I thought she had a sister or something, but
She might.
Hannah Montana.
Don't spoil it for him.
I don't know.
Okay.
see.
I don't know anything about the show, so
Oh, well, I know a little bit about it.
okay.
But it's only through passing. I didn't actually watch it or anything, I swear.
The only show I think
There's a huge plot twist in it.
oh, okay.
You find it out the first episode, though.
Okay.
Did we really spoil it?
They might have, but
I jumped out of my chair when I found out.
no, I'm sure.
Hannah Montana's Miley Cyrus.
Dude, you can't do
I
that.
don't care. You already spelled something.
That's major, though. People need to know this shit.
He jumped out of his chair much like he did when he saw the fucking shark in Ouija Shark.
Masturbate.
Oh my god, the fucking shark, dude.
Probably because that was gold.
It was exactly what was to be expected.
I don't know, I was hoping the entire budget of that movie went to the shark.
Yeah.
I mean, but no, I think they
All
knew what they were doing.
$20.
I think they knew what they were doing when they were like, the shark has to be terrible. It had to be. Like,
And it was a project for school. They're probably all in college.
I can only hope.
So other news,
The Xbox thing. I think
Yeah.
we need to talk about.
We haven't talked about Xbox yet?
No, because it happened like
Who is praising Halo Infinite? I want to know.
not me.
they gave it a grappling hook.
I'm not
so
praising anything coming out of Xbox
I thought it
lately.
was fine. I didn't think it was like, oh man, this is like
It's-
next gen.
It's not
That's what my friend said.
revolutionary.
I was like,
It's not revolutionary, but they gave it a grappling hook, which, you know, that's just one of my weaknesses, so...
It looks like it could have come out on the Xbox One.
It is coming out on the
It-
Xbox
it-
One.
Well,
It
like,
looks like it could have come out on the 360.
no, I wouldn't go that far.
because they're actually doing the open levels that they originally wanted to do in the original.
Yeah, that's what it
Uh,
said.
like literally the meme I sent you describes it.
I don't look at
It's-
your memes.
I think Halo Infinite is fine,
It looks like a revised version of Halo 2.
I'd say it's a revised version of Halo 1.
Both of them kind of.
But it's playing towards the original vision for Halo, the original game. It was supposed to be big, open world kind of thing. And that's what I was really interested in when they mentioned Infinite. I was like, is this going to be a paid service game? And they're like, no, the Infinite is referring to the map. And I'm like, oh.
So the only thing that I would say, and so I've been dabbling a little bit more in the Xbox atmosphere the past couple weeks, and they go they have microtransactions in their single party game or in their first party games.
Mhm.
So like if you play Gears 5, there's like fucking microtransactions in there. Killer Elite or what was it?
Instinct.
Killer Instinct. I don't know why. Killer Instinct has microtransactions,
Well, most of those are cosmetic.
but still, I
But
mean,
that's cosmetic is...
I don't have a problem with cosmetic as long as it doesn't affect gameplay.
Yes.
and I
Pay to
haven't,
win sucks.
and I haven't looked to see what because I don't like to pay for shit unless it's Fortnite. Because that's all cosmetic.
Yeah, I don't mind paying $20 on a gold skin.
Yeah, well, I've only done it a couple times.
Anyway.
I haven't really.
But so I don't know. I haven't really been interested in Xbox since seeing that press conference. And like I don't know if I said it on here, but my Xbox has been turning on and off by itself. And
Again, I don't know how it does
When I
that.
get a chance, I have something to say.
so-
Mine has never done that.
I would pay top dollar for a pyrite skin as opposed to a gold skin. I would be so down with that. If it was literally called a pyrite skin as opposed to a gold skin, but it looks the fucking same. Fool's gold.
Okay. Over my
Because
head.
gold skins are stupid.
See,
Oh no, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree. I agree.
but if it was a pyrite skin,
I don't know if you heard why he's talking about this, Aaron.
No, I don't.
So one of you said, yeah, I don't mind spending $20 for a gold skin. I'm like, you're not spending gold, it's pyrite.
Who said that? That was
That was Aaron.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think I said
And
it.
I'm like, yeah, I tried to gold is pyrite, and then Phil just lost it.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
was like, pyrite, an actual pyrite skin, like it's called pyrite instead of gold. I'm like, I'd be into that.
Sorry, you just looked confused when he brought that up, so I don't want
So
I assume everybody else was too, because I said it really softly.
in my head, when he said pirate, I heard pirate, and I'm like a pirate skin. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what word, like, is it like, I want to pirate the skin, so, but it's like a pirate, I don't know. But I didn't hear pyrite.
Oh, yeah, no. Fool's Gold.
So-
Fucking great.
So that, if I would have got that, if I was smarter and knew English.
I'm sorry. I gotta do that.
Yeah, that was really the only person who was affecting me.
You gotta close the other one.
Yeah. Thanks. It's still alright. Maybe. Thank God. Alright.
Fable. I wish they showed more of Fable because that's my favorite IP on Xbox.
I think they didn't show more of Fable because they don't have anything else.
Yeah,
to
they're
show
just
more
like-
Fable.
Why is Microsoft doing this? They did this with they pulled this shit with fucking the Platinum game.
Platinum game.
Microsoft teamed up with Platinum.
Oh, Scalebound?
Yeah, where they showed it too early. Just hold.
I think
hold it.
I think they showed Fable as a desperation move. Like, no, we swear we're bringing back some of the old franchises. We swear. It's not Banjo though. It's Fable.
If they did do something with Banjo, that would be great.
Yeah,
they would, but they'd fuck it up.
But none of the people who worked on the original Banjo are even there anymore.
Yeah, they made.
Yeah, and it,
What's that game called? Evoked? That's also Obsidian's new RPG. I think Obsidian is
Avowed.
exclusive.
Oh,
I thought it was
yeah.
called Evoked.
I might get a Series X.
I think Obsidian is exclusive to Xbox now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Which-
they're owned.
That would suck if Fallout New Vegas got remade.
It's not gonna happen. Because they gotta get permission.
oh, it's
Yeah.
because you're buying a Series X, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting both. It's gonna be very expensive, but like if they make a PS5 Slim like they did with the PS4, I'll probably
It's
wait.
called the digital edition.
I don't
The
remember.
what?
The digital edition. Yeah.
Sorry.
English is not my fucking first language here.
I might wait till they release, the Slim version for cheaper. Because I do want to get it. Because I want both.
I'm gonna buy it.
No, it's made a Pro.
Yeah, they just made it more expensive.
I swear they made a PS4 Slim.
No, they made a PS3.
No, it was white.
No,
they
there
were-
is a PS4 Slim.
Yeah, it's
There's
white.
the 1 stack,
My
the 2
stepdad owns
stack,
one.
and the 3 stack.
Oh.
Because my
I
stepdad
remember
owns
this.
one.
See, I haven't looked at PS4, like at buying a new PS4 since like 2015.
I might be buying a Pro from a friend.
And it came out like a year or two later after the PS4 launched.
Depending on
So,
if the PS5 is backwards compatible.
Are you gonna sell your PS4?
If the PS5 is backwards compatible, then
You can sell it to Aaron.
I've got too many games on my PS4.
He buys systems at the end of their lives. The Wii U.
That was like literally 2016.
oh, dude.
Worst decision of my life.
I was a couple years earlier. I got it for Wonderful 101 and then proceeded to play.
I got it for Star Fox Zero.
Oh, that's even
I
worse.
got mine for Nintendo Land.
Hey,
Mine
Wonderful
for Twilight
101
Princess
is not
HD.
a bad game, and I still need to fucking buy it for my Switch so I can
Which
actually
game?
play it. Wonderful 101.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Power Rangers mark.
Didn't you have that at one point? Weren't you?
Yes, I have it on the Wii U, but I will
Oh,
totally buy it on
you're
the
talking
Switch.
about the remake. I got you. Or the
Yeah.
remaster.
Yeah, I'll get it on the Switch.
Gotcha, because it's like you're the entire reason I bought that game.
I know.
And then
Yet another game where I played it for a bit, I got super hyped, and I fell off of it, literally because I got stuck. With Shovel Knight, it was because I got bored. Which is pretty sad. But,
Is there anything else out of the Xbox conference you guys were interested in?
Oh, shit.
everything about Obsidian.
I heard that online is coming free to play, but then nothing is confirmed by that. I heard like if you own Game Pass, then online's free.
Yeah, that seems like the closest to that we're gonna get.
I like Game Pass. I think it's an amazing deal. Like there's over 200 games on Game Pass.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
And it's not just like indie titles, it's AAA games.
Mm-hmm. I've definitely seen a few games on there where I'm like,
Like every exclusive's option on there, like every Halo game's on there, every Gears game's on there,
damn.
every Forza game's on there.
I mean, the Xbox is
Yeah,
selling me.
Yakuza.
I think that's gonna be the thing, yeah.
Well, I mean, Xbox is selling me because they have Obsidian, but
That's probably the thing that's gonna save Xbox is Game Pass.
it'll be fine. I really wanna break down the Obsidian stuff because, I mean, the DLC for Outer Worlds, wow, seems fine. I think the way they tried to sell it was kind of like, all right, sure. But they're fucking making. They're making a fucking medieval fucking game.
Yeah, the
High fantasy fucking game.
The Elder Scrolls.
It's they're taking
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls. They're trying to ruin Bethesda, and I hope they do.
I mean, if anyone should be able to do it, it should be Obsidian, but...
They're not as rich as...
I'm going to chuckle if it
Bethesda.
turns out like Two Worlds.
Well, the thing is that gives...
I'm going to chuckle so hard.
Is that made by Obsidian?
No, but it was labeled as the Oblivion Killer when it came out.
That's why I laughed. That's literally why I laughed.
Boy, it's
dude.
not a killer of anything.
Dude, fucking Demon Souls was created to be in Oblivion.
Yeah, and then the dude's like, no, don't.
No, that's stupid, because it was. But no, I'm really worried that, because they've got literally 3 projects under them, we're gonna see a quality dip. Because the problem is that Bethesda has money, but they're incompetent.
They like money, too.
Obsidian is really confident, or really competent, but Microsoft is overconfident in them.
Yeah.
I don't know if this many projects is a good idea, which bugs me.
A lot of projects at once does diminish quality.
Grounded's almost out.
It's in game preview.
Right. Yeah, so it's almost done, so maybe that
Yeah, but
helps.
That's one thing I can like is if you do have to have Game Pass to be able to play it though. But
I mean,
I like it. I've only played it a couple times.
I don't think I'm gonna touch Grounded. It's
Oh yeah, I have no interest in
it's
Grounded.
not for me, but I mean, fucking Outer Worlds stuff is gonna be stuck on Xbox. This Oblivion, this Elder Scrolls is gonna be stuck on Xbox.
It's called Avowed. It's got a name.
Avowed. I can't remember. It's been too long.
Yeah.
Avowed.
It's only been 3 weeks and I didn't even watch the showcase.
Anyway,
Everything I know I gleaned from Twitter.
Avowed looks like it's gonna. I mean, I will always trust Oblivion to write.
Oblivion.
Obsidian.
I mean, I trust Oblivion. It's a great game.
I know Oblivion's got like 12 points, but man, I wouldn't trust it.
Oh.
I wouldn't trust it with my life.
Oblivion's better written than Skyrim.
I agree.
Yeah, it just doesn't have a final boss.
So it does.
It doesn't.
I heard Dagon's the final boss.
Yeah, you don't fight him.
You can.
You
With
can't,
mods.
you will lose.
Not if you have God mode.
Yeah, that's if you mod the game. Like,
Technically, he's the final boss.
vanilla, you
Technically,
don't...
Mankar Cameron's the final boss.
Vanilla, you don't get to fight him. You get to watch somebody fight him.
Mankar Cameron's the final boss, and he has the same, physics as every other person in the game.
Yeah, he's probably just a dude.
Yes.
Doesn't even have, like, unique animations. He's just a dude.
Exactly.
Skyrim at least had a final boss.
Yeah.
It was very mediocre.
I mean, at least it existed.
It was a dragon.
It was just another dragon fight.
He had a unique move, to be fair. The
He existed as a boss.
fucking meteor rain. But yeah. So I have worries about Obsidian, but the fact that Obsidian is on Xbox means I'm getting a fucking Xbox.
It makes you feel better. I'll probably get a PS5.
Wasn't it like the second episode that I was like, oh, you should get an Xbox? And you're like, I'm not getting an Xbox.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
I was getting
because they
Xbox
hadn't
One.
sold me on it, and the PS5 was like, all right. I mean, I'm gonna get it, but like, I'm only seeing like weird bits and pieces that I'm into, and then fucking Obsidian just starts going like Outer Worlds, and any sequels are going to Xbox, and Avowed comes up, and I'm like, oh my god.
I can masturbate.
I mean,
That's what I'm going to say in the store after Walmart.
metaphorical.
I'm not giving you
nuts.
Dragon Ball fusions for that. When you're that confident, I'm like, no. You've been thinking about this.
I want to say that after I buy my PS5.
You guys watch the PlayStation?
Hang on. I'm still
What?
Balan Wonderland or whatever it's called. Yuji Naka's new game.
I have no idea.
The guy who made Sonic is now making another game.
Ah.
And it's goofy as hell, and it looks weird. It looks like Knights.
I didn't even recognize it.
Was that the game on the Switch?
What?
On the Switch,
No, Bound whatever was announced on the showcase.
What the fuck is the... What was one of the games he made? Fucking somebody the Sky Soldier?
Rodea?
Yeah.
I own that.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that man can make amazing games.
Hey, he got they said his name in Shadow the Hedgehog. It was great. He was okay.
Yeah, I think Shadow the Hedgehog games have basically hovered around okay.
Look, he was on the moon base arc, and he was okay. So the gun soldiers get random shit to say, and one of them is just, Mr. Yuji Naka is okay. 50 years ago, he was on the moon base. Just saying. And he was okay.
Just like Kojima.
I wanted to talk about something. What do you guys think about Nintendo's game drought of 2020?
I don't give a damn.
Well, you're getting Pikmin in a couple months.
I think Nintendo's actually gonna has some stuff coming. Like,
Hey,
within the next few months.
the last
They're rolling it back.
Animal Crossing has sold 22 million. They're fine.
Yeah, it's
they're,
one of the best-selling games.
Yeah, they're. It's
they are coasting right now.
Right,
they
right.
don't need anything.
Right now they're probably
I
like,
know,
we'll just wait.
Animal Crossing New Horizons has sold more in 3 months than the entire Metroid franchise in 34 years. Think about that.
It's because of women. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
It is.
Wait,
That
what?
is-
Women love Animal Crossing.
Okay, I thought he was going somewhere else with this.
I'm not trying to be sexist, but a lot of girls that this is gonna sound weird. A lot of girls that I've talked to love Animal Crossing.
I know... No, actually, because Caleb got it because his girlfriend wanted to play it.
I
But,
know
like,
a bunch of
only-
dudes who play Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I know-
there's a lot of girls that I've seen that have only bought a Switch just for Animal Crossing or Pokemon.
Okay, that is something to pick up on.
That's kind of what I meant.
Josh and John's mom played Animal Crossing on the GameCube.
Oh, yeah?
It's
Yeah.
like it's kind of like what you said. They're just time wasters.
Every game is a time waster.
Well,
Not necessarily.
But Animal Crossing is that
The
specific...
king of time wasting.
It feels like a mobile game because so much of it is time-based.
Well, you know, you're not supposed
But
to play it all the time.
But that's the thing. It's built that way because it doesn't want you to play it all the time. It wants you to play it for a bit and just keep you on a schedule because Japan wants to program you to be a good worker bee.
No, they want you to build your island in time. So that way
As opposed to the people who
That
travel in time
Yes,
using
that-
their switches.
They want you to build it in a predetermined time, so that way you don't get bored of the game before the game is, dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell, one of my favorite streamers plays it from time to time. He would do afternoon streams of just Animal Crossing. It's a big deal for some people, and for me, it's like I can almost get behind designing my house, and that's about as good as it gets.
You know what's funny is if you look at your game, the time you played 55 hours on Animal Crossing, and you only played maybe like a week or so of it. I played for a whole month, and I'm only at 44 hours.
Because I would just sit there and fish. Because it
And
was
then my
fun.
fishing rod would break, and I'd have to go get a new
I
one.
just have to go get a new one and just keep building fishing rods and getting sharks and setting out a collection of sharks in front of my house because...
Are you playing the update with the sharks now?
Dude,
Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
No.
No?
I haven't... I don't know what you're talking about.
Because like Australia has their sharks right now because it's their winter or whatever.
Well,
and then
we started getting sharks the month after it came out, which is around the time when I got back into it, and I started fishing up fucking sharks, and I was like, these are going around my house.
That's right. Okay. That's right.
And then I haven't played it since because I don't have any desire to. I have a real, not house, but an apartment.
You have a real harem to make.
You can only play Animal Crossing when you're playing Doom. We get it.
You beat Doom yet?
Because those two make sense.
They came out the same day.
I know that's weird.
I haven't gone back to it since I attempted to go back to it again, and then I think I got Metal Wolf Chaos.
Okay.
which I am gonna go back to Metal Wolf Chaos. I realized that I didn't bring it up in my week, even though I probably played it a little bit. I'm just chipping away at. I have been chipping away at the achievements. Metal Wolf Chaos will maybe get platinumed. Maybe.
So going back to the week's thing, the thing that I failed to mention about Doom Annihilation. In the credits, there is a song called Buyer Beware. I really wish they had put that on the box art.
You knew going in what you were getting.
I
don't want to hear this shit. I've heard it twice now on the Corncast and the Corn Bros.
Well, you know, it's a good story. It's a good 5-second story.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah, so...
What about that Nintendo Mini? Direct Mini, whatever.
I love that I brought up the PlayStation thing and everybody's like,
Well,
fuck that.
It was
What
pretty
is
much
PlayStation
them saying, like, hey, we have stuff coming, be patient.
I don't know what's that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the State of Play? That happened like...
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
No, it was all PS4 junk.
Oh, no, there's PS5 games in there.
Was there? I thought they said, hey, it's mostly going to be PS4 junk.
Oh yeah, well they had to come out and say, oh yeah, it's just PlayStation 4, and no, there's not gonna be a fucking price reveal, so call them your tits.
There better be, I need to know.
No, I know, but that's
So
what they're saying to the audience, because the audience is like, oh, price reveal, and the PlayStation's like,
I don't think
no.
they realize how important that is, though.
$12
Maybe they do,
and
that's
a
why
meeting
the
with a man
whole-
under a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither Microsoft nor Sony wants to reveal it.
Yeah, probably because it's entirely
I
possible.
would say
they
price
haven't
is
said
more
it
important than release date.
yet.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking-
I've got the money to set aside for it and not be hurt, so I'm okay. But for fuck's sake,
I could
how much
afford
am
both
spending?
consoles. So, like,
How much am I spending? Tell me.
600 both.
if they're
I
both
will.
600, I'm gonna be like, wow. Really?
No, it's $12 and a meeting with a man under a bridge.
I mean, as long as that man doesn't require me to do anything nefarious, I'll get them.
Okay then.
What happens if he made you say, I can't come?
Ooh.
He goes, you can have this Xbox, or you can have this PlayStation, but you have to run around saying, I can't come. Would you do it?
Is that the only thing I can do for an extended period of time?
Yeah, for 24 hours. And you have to be in public. For
What would you
24
do for a PS5?
I would pay $600, and that is the limit.
Oh man, I can't believe
That is the absolute.
601.
Can't believe the PS5 got revealed as
I will pay.
$601.
I will pay $5.99 plus tax. That is what I will pay.
There's actually a deposit on that PS5.
You know.
It's future tech.
As long as I don't have to build it myself.
You're making an investment.
Yeah, fuck off.
You buy it in 2020 and they deliver it in 2025.
Piece by piece.
By the way, we just revealed the PS6.
At the end.
That's
Once
gonna
I
be really
finally
weird
put
to
the
say.
last piece in.
Am I the only one that thinks that's really weird to say about PS6?
Yeah, that's gonna feel weird.
Well, I hope they make it to PlayStation 9.
Oh, they're gonna keep
It's
going.
because that video we
Is
watched.
that orb?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a video back in like 2004, and it was like, they're like, this is the PS5 9 reveal, and it's just some dude holding an orb, like a snow globe, and it's like he's getting off on the most weird, intangible things.
I mean, I'll be honest, revealing an orb was about as mysterious as when they fucking revealed the PS5, because, yeah, it's...
I can't believe the fan art that came out for PlayStation.
Kaiba?
Dude,
No, not
Kaiba,
that one.
Perfect Cell...
Anime ladies. dressed
Yeah,
as
the one
fucking-
that you sent me, the one that like, well, we can't loot this any further. No, watch.
Like the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 5 controller reveal. That one that you sent me with the girl bending over.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
that's the one he sent me.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck are the horny ass motherfuckers around here?
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, they did it with the Switch
I've never
controller.
wanted to fuck
Yeah.
my PlayStation.
They did it with the Switch controller, except they made it worse because there was like a dog.
Oh.
Because, you know, like the little grips that come off like ears. And like the
Oh.
eyes were just like,
Oh.
Unsaid.
Okay, I thought we were dealing with the back end of a dog, and I'm like...
No.
oh, okay.
well, they did give it a body.
I don't know. I mean... I don't know. Like, it's gotten to the point where... like, both sides have shit I want. I mean, the Souls game... like... well, actually... the fucking. We were talking about it before we started.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
You know, I love
Elden-
that. I'm just like, the things I keep bringing up, I have no interest in, and I just
Yeah,
You just repeat it?
The one by George R. R. Martin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not George R. R. Martin. George R. R. Martin.
Yes.
As opposed
Inside
to
joke.
J.R.R. Tolkien. Elden Ring might be because there's been no, as far as I know, or what I do know, I don't know who might be publishing it, but probably not going to be exclusive.
I don't know if it's a sequel to Eternal Ring. It might be.
What? What is Eternal Ring?
It's a game that FromSoft made back in the PS2 era.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's like Kingsfield, but with magic.
Oh, sweet.
Hold on. What?
It's like Kingsfield, but with magic.
So is that to say it's all magic?
You get a sword, and then they tell you like, "Yo, sword bad, magic good. Equip your rings.
Oh my
Your
god.
50 rings, put them on now." It's good. It was a lot of fun. I liked it.
You actually played it?
Yeah, I beat it. I went on a FromSoft kick last year, and I beat it.
Alright, I only know about the Kingsfield one, so.
Oh no, and then they had like Evergrace, and that was bad.
God, those fucking Kingsfield endings you had to show me.
The Kingsfield 2 ending is great.
Speaking of endings, anybody play Fall Guys?
I have played Fall
That new
Guys.
Battle Royale game?
No, I don't play BR.
It's
It's a Mario Party Battle Royale.
Really?
It's like Wipeout,
Oh,
the TV show, not the game.
I know.
It's very much not like Wipeout the games. So that's a race car game.
Yeah. Because the problem I ran into with Battle Royales is, like, I played Apex, which is made by my favorite.
Oh, you played the wrong one. Should have played
Respawn?
Fortnite.
You shut it.
No, you should be playing Paladins Battle Realm. Right?
Yeah.
No.
Realm Royale.
I have looked at Paladins.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
want
You should have played Radical Heights when it was in early beta.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I looked at that too.
Because it was an early access.
Okay, well, we got Call of Duty Warzone for you over here.
No, because I don't want to play Call of Duty games.
You want the OG H1Z1?
No.
What about the culling?
What about DayZ?
What about
Yeah.
PUBG?
No, dude. I played Apex, made by my favorite first-person shooter people, and I didn't like it.
And you said, I couldn't masturbate to this.
Wait, so you like Titanfall?
Metaphorically, I love Titanfall.
Oh, yeah, he was the worst one on our team.
Hey, to be
though.
fair,
I was
Respawn's
playing
pretty
with
good. They made Star Wars.
him.
They made Star Wars The Last Jedi. Or The Fallen Order. I don't know why I said The Last Jedi.
It's a movie.
I can't
I know!
believe
You're
they-
fine.
I know!
It's not as stupid as we thought it was.
They have transcended games and now they're making movies.
I mean,
I can't believe it.
no.
I meant to
But
say Fallen Order. and
I-
That's a great game.
yes, Fallen Order is amazing, and Titanfall 2 is my favorite first-person shooter of all time.
That's it. First one's
Easy. I have not played.
Because you're the bacon.
There's a reason Titanfall 2 with all of its DLC is $6. On sale.
Because it's like a 5-year-old
There
game.
is a reason because it came out the same fucking day as Battlefield.
And
Because
Call of
EA
Duty.
fucked them.
It came out right between the two of them. It was the worst sandwich ever.
It was awful.
I'll give you this: the people that left, the devs that made Modern Warfare 2
Where
left to
the
form
fucking
Respawn and
figures?
made Titanfall. That's why it's so good.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I love
Anyway,
I love Respawn. That's another Respawn and fucking the Obsidian. Like, I will throw money at them.
Just like me and FromSoft.
Just like me and Nintendo.
I mean, I will sort of throw money at FromSoft, but Sekiro kind of dulled those flames a bit for me.
I don't know, it was because of Sekiro that I threw like $30 at them. Like, well, PS2 games I could find.
Because of Sekiro?
Yeah, it was a weird kick. It was like, yo, Sekiro's coming out in like 6 months. Better play all the FromSofts.
Oh, okay, it's the other way. I thought it was after you played Sekiro.
No,
I'm like,
no.
because I don't know, because I played Sekiro and I was like, I'm good.
I don't know. I played Sekiro than
Well,
Neo 2.
Speaking of Sekiro, somebody has played it, and it's on the website. Or
Oh,
on
yeah.
the YouTube channel.
speaking, coming out of the vault, I realized I probably need to dig up this fucking first-person shooter list.
Yeah, you made me sit there and watch you play Singularity.
We got the.
But half of that's on a stream that I did.
No, not half of it. Like the last chapter.
Is
So
the thing still there? I might not have saved it because I don't remember seeing it. The Titanfall 2 one's there.
I know that. All I know is that the last part of the Singularity was on stream, but everything else was like we recorded.
I'll have to look through it.
Anyways, check out the Mega Man one if you want to hear Phil's ass cheeks squeezed together.
Oh my god! I need to watch that. I saw that and I'm like, that's coming from the deep place.
That was fucking 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know, I'm 26 years old and still butt cheeks makes me giggle.
oh my god. So as far as stuff coming, not referring to what you think I am.
Oh, I was gonna say Aaron at Walmart.
The Pokemon podcast, I still have plans to make happen. It'll probably have to be something that doesn't require us to all be at the same place, because I don't know if I can get us all together.
I mean, we've got this thing called Discord, and we can totally use that.
Yes, but remember the last time I tried to record?
No, I don't. It's been years.
What do you mean years?
When was the last time you tried to record?
It's when I tried to do a podcast with you.
It was literally last
and
decade.
I literally only recorded my own voice.
Can't believe you just cut me out of me just out of the whole thing.
It was
Like,
not on purpose. And
What?
you told me to upload it as a joke.
And that's why Jeff and you aren't friends because you cut him
So you
out.
literally just made him upload a video of him talking to
He
himself?
wanted me to do it. I did not do it because I looked at it and I'm like, this is garbage.
I don't even remember what was the podcast about.
I think it ended up being about Pokemon and like jank and shit. Like it was.
I don't remember this at all.
Anyway,
Gotta watch
the
it.
Pokemon podcast is still a thing that I want to make happen. I have plans for a different podcast, which unfortunately, unless any of you are like secret artists, is not going to include you guys.
I can draw a stick figure.
I have some artist friends that I want to bring in and talk just about art, because art is something that I love. And I mean, I'm a writer. I'm currently trying to write poetry, and every time I try and write poetry, I want to curl up in a ball and die. But it's slowly happening, and I want to talk about all forms of art, because believe it or not, half of my family is like a bunch of artists. So
I could pitch you with a beret.
yeah,
I
not
can hit you with
quite.
that afro. That one dude, Bob Ross, whatever his name is.
I mean, my hair does get that bad.
Turn and smile at the camera.
Happy trees, man. Happy trees.
It's like that.
Bob Ross.
What does he say about clouds? Or just like,
I don't remember. All I remember is the happy trees.
there's
all I
no
know-
mistakes, only happy accidents.
Yes.
Something like that.
Use that when you kill somebody.
No, I'll say that in Walmart when I'm talking about.
I had an happy accident.
Okay, we have to end it on
Yeah, we're good. Let's drop the mic.
No, when I say I can't masturbate to this, I'll be like, there's no mistakes, there's only happy accidents.
Okay. Alright, later guys.
Goodbye. Don't report me.